Hi everybody, Jordan Steele 88 with another video. This is the Pitt Panthers versus Cincinnati Bearcats game recap, so let's get into it. So the Pitt Panthers came back to beat the Cincinnati Bearcats 28-27. Man, what a game that was. So I'm going to talk about what happened in the first half for the Pitt Panthers. The Pitt Panthers, especially in the first quarter, was dreadful. Everybody played dreadful in the first quarter, almost throughout the second half. Our quarterback, Eli Holstein, man, he played awful throughout the first half. He was god-awful in the first half. He in the offense could not sustain drives throughout the first half. He threw that one interception in the end zone, and that led to Cincinnati to score their first touchdown in the game. And after that, because in the defense, they could not stop a thing throughout the first half. They gave up like about at least 3 touchdowns and 1 field goal, I believe. Man, 2 touchdowns, I think, if I recall correctly. But man, oh man, it was awful from both sides of the ball throughout the first half. And then Cincinnati missed the easy field goal in the closing minutes of the second quarter. Closing second of the second quarter, excuse me. And Pitt went downfield to kick their field goal to get within 11. Now in the third quarter, man, it was almost the same thing. The Pitt Panthers had the ball in Cincinnati territory, but they turned over on downs, and then the Cincinnati Bearcats came down and marched downfield to score to extend the lead to 27-26. So, I mean, was it? I think if I recall correctly, I think they had the touchdown off that turnover on downs, and then they kicked the field goal. If I meant to say, because the last score for Cincinnati was a field goal, and the Pitt faced a 27-6 deficit in the third quarter. And then in the last couple of minutes of the third quarter, Pitt scored the first touchdown in the game to get within 14. And then in the fourth quarter, things got a lot better for the Pitt Panthers, almost on both sides of the ball. They scored a touchdown down to get within 8, and then it went for 2 to get within 6, but the 2-point conversion failed. And then the last touchdown they scored, they got within 2, but also failed on that. So Pitt went 0 for 2 on 2-point conversions down the stretch of the game. And then Cincinnati, instead of killing the clock, they decided to throw the ball, and they threw a couple of incomplete passes. That's when Pitt was down by 2, and Pitt got the ball back. I know there was some questionable play calling here and there in a 2-minute drill when you're trying to go for the win. I mean, they ran it on 3rd down, which I didn't agree with. But Cincinnati was called for a delayed game, and that gave Pitt a first down. And Pitt marched right down the field to kick the game-winning field goal. So, and they held the lead, though, but they needed to stop on defense, though, because Cincinnati had one timeout remaining with like 12 seconds left, I believe. I mean, they could go for something crazy to win the game, but Pitt defense held. So yeah, man. I mean, Eli Holstein, like I said before, had a terrible first half, but in the second half, especially the fourth quarter, he got a lot better, but scoring 3 touchdowns off second half. And then Desmond Reed, who's filling in for Rodney Hammond, by the way, he had 19 carries, 150 yards, and 150 yards. That's it. And Mumfield was Cantano Montfield, man, if I say his name correctly, he was a story of the game. He had 5 receptions, 123 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Desmond Reed was pretty good at 6 receptions, 106 yards, and 1 touchdown. I mean, I think he scored that last touchdown, I believe. I mean, the defense did pretty good too, though. I mean, they weren't creating any turnovers, but they got a total of about 3 point like something sacks. So they got 3 sacks in that game. So yeah, man, that was a huge win. That was the best comeback win I've ever seen as a Pitt Panther fan in football. So Pitt is 2-0. They get ready for we gotta get ready for the backyard brawl against West Virginia. This was our first win against Cincinnati in this River City rivalry since 2010. I had to correct that. I thought it was 2008. I was wrong. I had to look it up. It was 2010. It was the last time we beat Cincinnati. So we finally beat them. And it was 2009 the other way when the Pitt Panthers had a lead throughout the game in Heinz Field, but Cincinnati came back and beat the Pitt Panthers. That was heartbreaking right there. And something I was seeing on X or Twitter, that I saw a video about the Pitt Panthers going to Cincinnati's student section or something like that. I mean, we can't tolerate this kind of nonsense at all. I mean, you won the game. You gotta leave these people alone. Can't do that. You gotta be smarter than that. I mean, you won the game. Just move on, go home, and get ready for West Virginia at home. So the next 2 games are gonna be at home against West Virginia and Youngstown State. So yeah, man. So Pitt Panthers. So anyway, Pitt Panthers beat Cincinnati for the first time in 14 years. So happy about that. So let me know what you think down in the comment section down below what I said about what I talked about in this recap. So other than that, that's all for this video. This is Jordan Steele 88. See y'all guys in my next video. And as always, hail to Pitt.